limited learning. There are so many students who are confused about should I go for GATE preparation or should I aim for placement. So here is a complete study about this comparison, that what exactly you should seek for और आपके लिए क्या बेनिफिशियल हो सकता है, आप इस वीडियो के एंड में ये डिसीजन अपने से खुद से ले पाएंगे। तो चलिए आइए आज का सेशन स्टार्ट करते हैं। बट बिफोर वी स्टार्ट द सेशन मैं अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस कर देता हूं। मेरा नाम विश्वदीप है और मैं इस चैनल पे एज चैनल लीड काम करता हूं और अनअकैडमी प्लेटफॉर्म पे एस प्लस एजुकेटर भी काम करता हूं। और मैंने गेट एग्जाम बहुत बार लिखा है, ये रहा ये मेरे मास्टर्स एक्सपीरियंस। मैंने अपने इंजीनियरिंग में दोनों चीज़ें ले ली थी। मुझे एक प्लेसमेंट भी मिला था परसिस्टेंट सिस्टम का, जब मैं अपने फाइनल ईयर में था, तब 2010 की बात है ये, और तब मुझे पैकेज मिला था 3.2। इट वाज फाइन एट दैट टाइम। आज के कम से कम 8-10 लाख के बराबर आप समझ सकते हैं, उस टाइम पे 3.2 लाख की उतनी वैल्यू या वर्थ थी। और उसके साथ साथ मुझे मास्टर्स में एडमिशन भी मिला IISc बैंगलोर में, और मैंने IISc बैंगलोर को ऑप्ट किया। ऑफ कोर्स मैंने दोनों के लिए कैसे प्रिपरेशन की थी वो अपनी स्टोरी भी मैं यहाँ पे एम्बेड करूंगा, बट आज अभी बात करते हैं गेट वर्सेस प्लेसमेंट का। तो चलिए आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं, बात करते हैं, डिस्कशन करते हैं कि ये क्या है। सबसे पहले मैं बात करूंगा प्लेसमेंट की। आप सब लोगों से ये क्वेश्चन जो है वो पूछना जरूरी है कि सबसे पहले आप खुद देखिए कि आपके कॉलेज में जो प्लेसमेंट आता है वो प्लेसमेंट किस लेवल का है, विच मीन्स कि आपको किस टाइप की कंपनीज हायर करने आती हैं। आप लोग बताइए कि आपके कॉलेज में क्या प्लेसमेंट आता है, एवरेज पैकेज कितना होता है। पहले तो ये चेक कीजिए कि व्हाट टाइप ऑफ कंपनीज विजिट इन योर कॉलेज, और इसके साथ में एवरेज पैकेज कितना होता है प्लस मैक्सिमम पैकेज कितना निकल सकता है, हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर गेटिंग प्लेस्ड, कितने परसेंटेज ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स प्लेस हो जाते हैं एवरेज से ऊपर या अराउंड एवरेज। ये आपको है ना, ये आपको पता होना जरूरी है। ठीक है, तो इन जनरल क्या होता है, 3 टाइप का कंपनीज आता है। एक होती है यूजुअली टॉप सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनीज, जिनमें कि आपके पास इन्फोसिस और TCS एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा आती हैं। फिर आती हैं आपके पास टॉप प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज, चाहे वो अमेजॉन हुआ या फिर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट हुआ या इंटेल हुआ, EMC स्क्वायर हुआ, सिस्को हुआ, नेटएप है, सिट्रिक्स है। ऐसी बहुत सारी अच्छी कंपनीज हैं जो आपको जॉब दे सकती हैं। और तीसरा ऑप्शन जो होता है वो होता है एकदम न्यू स्टार्टअप्स। ठीक है, अब ये 3 कैटेगरी ऑफ कंपनीज में से कौन सी कंपनी आपको हायर करने आई है। अब स्टार्टअप में भी ना 2 टाइप की कंपनीज होती हैं। स्टार्टअप में भी प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी है कि आपकी सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी है। अगर खुद के लिए प्रोडक्ट बना रही है तो वो शायद आपको काम अच्छा दे सकती है, आपके पास जो काम होगा वो बहुत बेहतरीन होगा। और यहां पे भी सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनीज होती हैं, लाइक जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पे काम उठाती हैं। बहुत सारी छोटी छोटी कंपनीज हैं ऐसे जो करती हैं काम कि आपको मार्केट से या फिर अलग अलग वेबसाइट से कुछ सॉफ्टवेयर या प्रोडक्ट की क्या कह सकते हैं कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स लेती हैं और वो कंपनीज जो हैं इंप्लीमेंट करके देती हैं। बहुत सारी ऐसी कंपनीज हैं जो फ्रीलांसिंग सॉफ्टवेयर बेस्ड या फ्रीलांसिंग प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड या प्रोजेक्ट बेस्ड जो प्रोजेक्ट्स होते हैं ऑनलाइन अलग अलग वेबसाइट्स पे, लाइक wework.com हुआ, या फिर इसके अलावा एक freelancer.com हुआ। यहाँ से बहुत सारे अलग अलग प्रोजेक्ट्स मिलते हैं अलग अलग कंपनीज के, वो उठाती हैं, उनके लिए बिडिंग करती हैं, उठाती हैं और इंप्लीमेंट करके देती हैं। तो यहाँ पे ना लोगों को अलग से बहुत डिफरेंट सोचने को मिलता नहीं है। वेबसाइट डेवलपमेंट होती है रेगुलर वाली, या रेगुलर ही काम होता है, तो उसकी वजह से पैसा या क्वालिटी ऑफ वर्क दोनों मिलना मुश्किल होता है। तो पहले आप ना चेक करिए कि जिस टाइप की कंपनीज मैक्सिमम आपके यहाँ विजिट करती हैं all those companies are which companies? So whatever the companies are actually coming to your college, कौन सी वो companies है? Which are those companies among these? See, one thing is sure, if a good product based company is coming, whether it is giving you 6 lakhs or 8 lakhs or 10 lakhs, कोई भी अच्छी प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी अगर आती है 6 लाख 8 लाख 10 लाख देती है, that particular company can give you opportunity to learn, opportunity to work better, opportunity to grow more, right? So it is really good to go for it. ये बहुत अच्छी है क्योंकि वहां पे आपको काम करने की अपॉर्चुनिटी अच्छी मिलेगी, सीखने को बहुत कुछ मिलेगा. बट इफ यू आर गेटिंग अ जॉब in a particular service based company, that is like the projects is also not known in which project, where, in which team you will be working, then it is very difficult to judge कि मुझे ये जाना है इसके लिए या नहीं, I should go for it or not. तो यहां पे ना आपके पास एक ऑप्शन ये है, ठीक है, एक ऑप्शन ये है कि पहले हमें ये जज करना है. सी, नॉट ओनली द मनी, I'm not talking about only money. I'm talking about quality of work. See, right now you guys are not earning at all. है ना? You guys are not earning at all. Right? No? आप लोग कुछ earn नहीं कर रहे हो, right? Okay. Now, if you don't earn, you know what happens? Current requirement of your life is getting a job which can pay more and more and more money. Current requirement is what? Your job which can pay you money. But once you get money, more and more money in your pocket, in your account, then you will seek for better quality of work. And if at the very first day we get that quality of work along with the money, then we are like on the best winning side. And that is why I am having this specific session, that you should seek for both, not only money but a quality of work also. Just because when you enjoy your work life balance will always be great. You will enjoy your life too, you will enjoy your work too, you will enjoy your money too, and you will use your money happily, and that is more satisfactory for all of you. तो अगर आप लोग को अच्छा क्वालिटी ऑफ वर्क मिलेगा तो डेफिनेटली आप खुशी खुशी उस चीज को सीखेंगे भी और मजा भी आएगा आपको. ओके, सो नाउ लेट मी कम बैक. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ प्लेसमेंट कम्स इनटू योर कॉलेज एंड व्हाट इज द एवरेज पैकेज? जस्ट ड्रॉप अ कमेंट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स सो दैट आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड how I can help you in the thinking process of the future. Okay, what is the average package? What is the maximum package? What kind of quality of work you can get in service based or product based or startups? What exactly the possibility you are having that you can get a job among all these, with what kind of average package and what kind of maximum package? ओके, पहले ये असेस करिए कि आपको क्या मिल सकता है. आई एम रिपीटिंग सेम इन हिंदी ऑल्सो, कि क्या मिल सकता है पहले असेस करिए कि कंपनीज कौन कौन सी आती हैं, किस टाइप का काम देती हैं. इफ यू डोंट नो अबाउट इट, यू हैव सीनियर्स इन योर कॉलेज, यू हैव टीचर्स इन योर कॉलेज. Ask them. Already some people are there who are working in IT industry in these companies which have been coming to your college only. Just talk to them. Your super seniors, super seniors. I know you know that. You know those people, right? Over social media or some kind of groups, you are connected with them. Just chat with them. Talk to them. Sir, I am from this college. Madam, I am from this college only. Your college only. Can you please tell us what kind of quality of work you are getting in this company? पूछो जरा. पूछिए आराम से. पहले पूछिए कि आपको एग्जैक्टली क्या मिल सकता है, किस कंपनी में क्या हो सकता है, एवरेज पैकेज क्या है, मैक्सिमम पैकेज क्या है. नाउ यू गाइज विल आस्क वन मोर थिंग, सर व्हाट अबाउट ऑफ कैंपस इंटरव्यूज? इजंट इट? सर वी कैन क्रैक ऑफ कैंपस placement also nowadays. Yes, but if you want to prepare for off campus interview, you need to be very sure that you are going all in one for that particular interview. You know why? Just because off campus placements are tough, very hard. Why? You know, just because first thing, The company is not coming with the trust of the name of your college. So they are not visiting your college. You are going to them, please give me the job. So one thing is sure, first of all, your resume will be very, very tight, very, very strong, that it should have a lot of elements. If you have done some certifications, some product work, some project work, somewhere if you have done some kind of a competitive programming, any good portfolio, if you can attach with your resume, the possibility of getting it succeeded to be selected for only interview procedure, shortlisted for interview procedure is more. So the very tough task, the first tough task in off-campus placements is, first of all, you need to get your resume shortlisted, and for that your resume should be very, very tight, very, very strong. It should be very concise. In few words, you can represent maximum number of things, and it should have some highlights like your BTech college name or CGPA, or maybe some projects you have done, maybe some research work if you have done, some kind of research paper if you have published, some kind of portfolio if you are having on some websites, GitHub links, etc., etc., etc. So some kind of highlights it should have to get shortlisted. One thing. If not, then it is very difficult to build that particular portfolio from scratch. Not, it's only difficult, not only the impossible. Okay, difficult is every successful thing. For sure, to get success itself is difficult in either of the situations, any of the situation. But one thing is sure, that to get it selected, shortlisted by interviewers, it's very difficult. So first of all, you will have to decide that I should go for it or I should go for it. Okay, you get the information, na? You get the information for off-campus placements, what kind of portfolio I should build so that I can get a call. Second thing, what kind of work I'll have to present in my resume so that I can get the shortlisted. Okay, I can get shortlisted through the procedure. And then third, what kind of things I'll have to prepare so that I can crack the interview. So it's first of all, you will have to make your resume in such a way that it can get shortlisted. After that, placement. Placement means the interview procedure. So first, get the information about it, and then you can understand that how tough that is and how tough other thing is. आपको पहले पता चल जाएगा कि ये कितना टफ है अगर आपको इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगी. And the awareness is the most important task in this world, most important thing in this world. अगर आपको awareness है, if you have the awareness that what exactly the things needed for anything, then you will do it in the appropriate manner. If you don't know anything, what should I do? Then you will just close your eyes and move the sword in just darkness. No any aim. Of course, you cannot kill the enemy with your eyes closed, no any sense is working, and just swaying your swords. आपकी तलवार ऐसे घुमाने से कोई फायदा नहीं होगा. आप किसी भी दुश्मन को नहीं मार सकते जब तक कि आपके सेंसेस काम ना करें. If you are aware from where the enemy is coming, with one particular sword swipe, and then done, the enemy killed. Okay, so first of all, placement. You gather all these informations, whether you are a passed out student or college going student. Placements are, what kind of placements are available for you, just get the information. If you are going for off campus placements, etc., gather the information that what kind of information needed. First, two challenges are there in front of you. First challenge is resume, how to make the resume for the shortlist, and second is interview procedure. So prepare for it. If you get it, how to crack that particular interview, you need to know. One thing you need to keep in mind right now, the big companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, SAP Labs, Oracle, and so many other companies have reduced, in fact, frozen up their intake right now. Okay, just because of this recession scenario. तो अभी सिनारियो ऐसा है कि बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज ने अपने हायरिंग को फ्रीज कर रखा है. सो इवन इफ यू विल टू डू, इवन इफ यू आर a right candidate to get selected, but the companies are not hiring, that may play a, not a good particular sign for you guys, not a good particular role for your success, just because the companies are not hiring. So just check out that which company is hiring right now with really good numbers, with good aggression, and you can apply for them. There are so many startups, there are so many other companies which are still hiring. So you need to know that which company has, frozen up their hirings and which company is still going with the hiring, so that you can target them properly if you are going for the off-campus placement procedure. It's difficult, yes. If you talk about same company, let's say Cisco Systems, interview procedure is this much hard off campus, this much hard from your college campus. So cracking an interview of the same company is very, very easy from your college in campus, whether it is after BTech or MTech or whatever, in the same company as compared to the off campus. So you need to make yourself ready to that level. Okay. Next thing, GATE. You all know GATE is what? Of course, that is also difficult, but you need to decide that which side I should go for. Okay. So if you are, let's say, thinking for GATE and all, what exactly the advantage you guys are getting? The benefits of GATE, lot of benefits are there. You can go for PSUs, you can go for PhDs, you can go for MTech research, etc., etc. First and foremost best thing with GATE preparation is this, which I also feel like you don't have to put so many extraordinary efforts to prepare for placement separately if you prepare for GATE. Then BARC, CSIR, NITI Mumbai preparation, complimentary, MS outside India, complimentary. So these are the benefits and the comparison. If you talk about highest packages in the top colleges in the country, 48 LPA was 2019 highest package. After MTech in computer science, I'm talking about 2020 60 LPA, and it has raised to 1.6, approximately 2 CR also in 2021 and 2. After MTech, yes, after MTech. Look at this, after MTech. Yes, I'm talking about after MTech. Average package, if you talk about, nowadays, average package is touching around 30. And even if I'm talking about lower IITs and triple ITs, the triple ITs like triple IT Allahabad is also having 21 LPA average. 21 LPA average, triple IT, where you can get admission with just 36, 38, 40 marks also. 30, 40, 35 to 40 marks also. If you get in GATE exam, then too you can get admission over here. And average package is touching over there. Number of opportunities are so many after GATE in good colleges for computer science students, that students even scoring low also can get a really good college, and from there, if the person works a little hard, that fellow can crack a really good package. Okay, now the thing is salary comparison. If you talk about, maybe your college is falling between this category, 3 to 4 LPA, maybe 6 to 8 LPA, 32 to 36 LPA top colleges, average package right now. But the thing is, if you say, sir, if I start from average package, let's say 8 lakhs right now, and then after 2 years, if I can reach to 16 lakhs, let's say 2 years, 100% increment, very, very difficult in the industry, but still, let's say 100% increment I can get. बहुत मुश्किल है, बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल है, but still, let's say if you can get it. Right now, the companies are giving 30% maximum increment if you even switch the job. Then too. But if you feel like that way, कि sir, I will start today with 8 lakhs. After 2 years, I will end up with 16 lakhs. Why should I prepare for GATE? I'm telling you, if you can get 8 lakhs today, you can get after MTech 35 minimum. After MTech 35 minimum 2 years. And that is 4 times. 4 times, more than 4 times from the current job. And no any company, no any job switch can make you 4 times your money after the 2 years of experience, for sure. That is why people are preferring GATE a little more. But sir, if I go for GATE, if I don't succeed in GATE, what happens? So I do have that particular thing also. But before that, let me talk about this. If you start with 8 lakhs and eventually after 2 years, if you reach to 16 lakhs, you know what happens? Your money spending habits will increase with that speed. जब आप 8 से 16 तक पहुंचेंगे ना 2 सालों में, तो आपकी जो खर्च करने की मेंटालिटी है वो भी उसी स्पीड से बढ़ेगी. तो जितना आपके पास सेविंग हो रहा था उससे थोड़ा ही एक्स्ट्रा आपको 16 lakhs पे सेविंग होगा. ऐसा होता है. दैट इज द जनरल ट्रेंड विच आई कैन सी अराउंड मी. इनफैक्ट इनसाइड मी ऑल्सो आई हैव सीन दैट कि मेरी मनी की स्पेंड करने की जो कैपेबिलिटी थी या इच्छा शक्ति थी वो बढ़ गई. So I was spending little more money when I was getting more increment. So it happens eventually that people will end up saving almost same or little only extra, even though if their package is increasing incrementally. And that is why when you earn directly with 30 LPA or 40 LPA, what happens, you know? In that sense, your saving from the very first day will be very, very high, that in 2 to 3 years itself, you will be able to save a lot of money, which can make you purchase a normal house, a regular house in big city. Yes. So financial independence, if you earn starting से ही बहुत ज़्यादा, from starting only if you are earning a lot, financial independence you will get, and that is very, very important. Second thing is social status. Of course, everybody is talking about you. If you go for, let's say, cracking GATE exam and going to IIT or NIT or any big college, everybody is talking to you guys, talking about you guys in social gatherings. Your parents will get a lot of praise about, wow, आपके बच्चे ने क्या किया, मजा आ गया, आपकी बेटी ने, आपके बेटे ने, your daughter, your son has made us, proud of him or her. So it happened with everybody around me who have cracked the GATE exam. Reach to the top early, of course. That is another good point I would like to talk about here. If you get placement, what kind of job you will be getting here? In the most of the colleges after BTech, the regular job you'll be getting is either associate software engineer, or maybe the trainee, or maybe the software engineer job. So the post you'll be getting either first level or second level after BTech. But when you go for MTech, directly you will start with either software engineer or senior software engineer. Means one level up you will anyway going. Means you are not starting with the associate software engineer at all. No. Or associate trainee or software engineer trainee or at all. No. You will directly start with that particular job of software engineer. Even though if you are getting internship offer before your college ends, you will be getting internship offer, let's say 3 months summer internship, or maybe a last semester internship or last year internship. Some of the colleges are having that particular system also, like in MTech, Manipal, MIT Manipal, MTech Computer Science has that facility. 1 year you will be working on your courses, 1 year completely job. That is like a particular internship in one company, 1 year completely. Means you are getting paid around 30, 35,000, 40,000 rupees money per month, that too along with your college. So no extra project work, no extra thing, and you will be doing the job. So if you are interested into that also you can opt. But at that time you are getting trainee the designation. But later on, once you join as an employee, you will start with either software engineer or senior software engineer. So anyway, you are starting with the higher rank or higher designation at the very first day. After that, a few years, anyway, in masters, in MTech, you have learned a lot, you have studied a lot, you have worked a lot, you will grow and your path will grow like anything. So that particular reach to the top early, of course, will go like that way. More promotions will go like that way, just because you are knowledgeable. See, when people ask me why a particular person should opt for MTech, I do have a very simple question to them. Let's say you are going to work for Oracle and you are going to work in their cloud domain. They have Oracle cloud services, very, very important to them. In fact, you have AWS also by Amazon. So let's say you are going to work on cloud services. Do you know the cloud infrastructure more? No. Do you know the background story of it? No. If I say in your MTech for 2 years, you are studying that domain a lot. Domain means cloud, or maybe if you are working as a data science engineer in Facebook or Amazon or somewhere, then you are working on that. Or let's say you are working as an AI engineer in some of the company, then you have studied 2 years artificial intelligence with the top brain of the countries. Now see, your domain knowledge will reach to that level. जब आप किसी कॉलेज से, टॉप कॉलेज से पढ़ के जाते हैं, तो फिर क्या करेंगे? तो ये करेंगे कि आपको डोमेन नॉलेज यहां तक रहेगा, यहां. एंड व्हेन डोमेन नॉलेज इज दैट मच, and when you will work in the IT industry, you will reach to the top early. And after 10 years, you will not be just working. See what happens. Initially, we want money. That's the only target we have. But we don't have as actually the students don't have the vision of after 5 years or 10 years where you can see yourself. Let's say I am thinking about a big company, or maybe I'm thinking about a new particular company as an entrepreneur, right? I want to have my own startup, but I should have the domain knowledge, the core knowledge about the company. Okay, if I'm not thinking about the startup and I want to think about reaching to the top, I need to know about product and how does it work, and how I can know without having the domain knowledge. Let's say the product is working around cloud or maybe data science or AI. I should have the knowledge about artificial intelligence as much as I can rule the people. I can instruct the people. It's not ruling, it's instructing the people. After 5 years, I want to see myself on that level where I will take the decision that in this particular company, in this particular product, this should happen, not this one. This way, we will decide that the future of the product should go into that direction. Why? I have the knowledge. And from where this knowledge comes? If you learn about the domain up to that core level, detailed level, the particular possibility to make you reach to that level will even increase eventually, more exponentially. So the students ask me, sir, आप बताइए कि 5 साल बाद में, या हम एमटेक क्यों करें अगर हमें अच्छा जॉब अभी मिल रहा है? तो मैं कहता हूं कि आपको डोमेन नॉलेज लेना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आप आज से 5 साल या 10 साल के बाद में किसी की सुनोगे नहीं. After 5 years, 10 years, you will not listen to somebody. You will tell somebody that in this product, this should happen. And to reach to that particular decision making level, you should be on that particular level. Next thing. So what is the future and opportunities? So let me talk about these three things. So as I already told you guys that you should know about what kind of quality of work you are getting after the job. If you are getting a job, that particular job will give you much opportunity to learn, to grow. That particular job is in that domain which is not going to last in next 5-10 years. वो जॉब आपको जिस डोमेन में मिली है, क्या वो खत्म तो नहीं हो रहा? आपको ये समझना पड़ेगा कि देयर आर लॉट ऑफ चेंजेस इन दिस आईटी वर्ल्ड. द फ्यूचर इज गोइंग टुवर्ड्स अ डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन. सो यू नीड टू नो कि जिस प्रोडक्ट में या जिस पर्टिकुलर डोमेन में आपको काम मिला है, वो डोमेन आपके लिए सही है कि नहीं है, फ्यूचरिस्टिक है कि नहीं है, उसमें ज्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज अलग अलग कंपनीज में है कि नहीं है. राइट. सेकेंड थिंग, आर यू going to get learning out of your job or not? Just because some of the jobs are like daily to daily, you will have to do almost same thing, you are not going to learn a lot of new things. एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल मैं यहां देता हूं. मैं बहुत बार देखता हूं कि मेरे से ज्यादा फिजिकल मेहनत करने वाले लोग इस दुनिया में हैं. बहुत बार जाता हूं बाहर मार्केट में, तो मैं देखता हूं कि एक छोटी सी शॉप है जिसपे एक पर्सन है, क्या गजब का टेस्टी समोसा वो बनाता है। द फेलो फ्रॉम अ वेरी स्मॉल शॉप कुक्स रियली गुड समोसास। वो गजब का टेस्ट है, पिछले 20 साल 25 सालों से वो सेम टेस्ट आ रहा है, सेम काम करता है। उसी पर्सन को मैं उसी शॉप पे लास्ट 25 ईयर्स से देख रहा हूं, पर उसका लाइफस्टाइल बदला नहीं। वो जो पर्सन है, एज एज अ लेबर या एज अ वर्कर किसी और की शॉप पे काम करता है और इतने सालों से करता आ रहा है, कर रहा है। उसको इतना पैसा क्यों नहीं मिलता? I think it like that way. That fellow is sitting next to the high temperature fire which cooks the food and all, right? Next to a lot of oil. Entire day that fellow is cooking samosas. But that fellow is not getting good amount of money. No progress at all in his lifestyle much. Why? Just because that fellow is not thinking creatively daily to daily. In that particular fellow's job we have repetitive things more. तो जिस जॉब में रिपीटेटिव थिंग्स आ जाती है ज्यादा, वहां ग्रोथ की पॉसिबिलिटी थोड़ी कम होती है। आपको यह समझना पड़ेगा। So if you have challenging job for you, that doesn't mean that it is giving you a lot of learning. It is just making you learn the procedures. Once you learn the procedures, and after that, if you don't get any new thing to learn every day, means that particular job is not good for you. Repetitive job will not good for you. तो आप पहले ये सोचो कि आपको किस टाइप की जॉब मिल रही है, काइंड ऑफ जॉब यू आर गेटिंग, दैट पर्टिकुलर जॉब इज गोना गिव यू लर्निंग और नॉट। जस्ट बिकॉज इन दिस वर्ल्ड इफ यू स्टॉप लर्निंग यू आर गॉन। आपको अगर मेरी जॉब ऐसे लगती है कि बहुत रिपीटेटिव है, कुछ हद तक रिपीटेटिव होती है कोर्सेस को पढ़ाने में, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट एवरी ईयर इट इज चेंजिंग। The way GATE questions are changing, the way students का approach is changing, the way my presence is changing on this channel, everything is challenging me every day. मुझे हर बार आप लोगों के लिए कुछ ना कुछ ऐसी चीजें लानी होती हैं जिसके लिए मैं आपको अपना फ्यूचर बता सकूं, किस तरीके से आपको अपने फ्यूचर के और नजदीक ले जा सकूं, आपके डिजायर्ड फ्यूचर के। So learning is always there. I am learning a lot. Every year I am adding a new course in my domain. So I am earning a lot, learning a lot, not earning, not much, but at least learning a lot. So that is very important. आपकी जॉब में लर्निंग है कि नहीं है, ये आपको देखना है, right? First thing. And the second thing is opportunities. How exactly that those opportunities are there. I studied from a tier 3-4 college from Madhya Pradesh, very small town, where the people are talking about if I get a job in TCS, I am the happiest. ऐसा ये हमारा फर्स्ट ईयर का एजेंडा था. One day in my ragging, one of my senior asked me this question कि बताओ विश्वदीप तुम्हारा ड्रीम कंपनी कौन सी है? And I told sir TCS, and that fellow was laughing. है क्या TCS? थोड़ा बड़ा एम करो. And I didn't know about any other company at all. मुझे कंपनीज का कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं था कि कहाँ जाना है, कैसे करना है. My seniors, I mean the immediate seniors were saying TCS मिल जाए भाई बस खुश. And I was also TCS मिल जाए खुश. So it's all about I wanted to learn from second year onwards. I learned from tier 3-4 college also. I have reached to IISc. You can also do the same thing. There are so many students from tier 3-4 college reaching to the top colleges for sure. Yes, a lot of such examples are there. But for that, they know how to do, what to do. They are giving all of their energies into that particular single focus. Now, what should you opt? आपको क्या ऑप्ट करना चाहिए? मैं बोलता हूं कि यू डोंट गो फॉर वन ऑप्शन एट ऑल ना. मैंने कभी भी ऐसा नहीं सोचा कि मैं ये जा रहा हूं तो यही करूंगा, इसके अलावा और कुछ लाइफ में करूंगा ही नहीं. आई ऑलवेज एम्ड वन पर्टिकुलर टारगेट, बट आई ऑलवेज हैड अ बैकअप प्लान. I prepared for GATE preparation all in one. All in one means every day my entire focus was going towards GATE, which was my target at that time. It can be your other target, other options also can be your target, your choice. But for that, you need to have a backup plan. You cannot opt out from your placements, your company preparation. Okay, so what I should do? First, you should decide which is your primary target. Focus on that primary target for approximately 70 to 80% of time every day. Then you should have a backup plan. Let's suppose if this doesn't work, what can I do? Let's say you are going for primary target is GATE. So prepare for 80% of the day. For GATE preparation, go for it. But in the 20% of the day, you have some preparation for the backup plan also. If every day you cannot have it, make it on weekend only. Saturday, Sunday, 2 hours, 4 hours a week, I'll be preparing for बैकअप प्लान, मे बी योर प्लेसमेंट लेट्स से. अभी प्लेसमेंट के लिए आपको एडिशनल क्या करना है? इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर गेट एंड यू वुड लाइक टू नो फॉर प्लेसमेंट व्हाट शुड आई गो फॉर additional things, right? So you need to understand which particular placement comes to your college, and for that what kind of things needed. Okay, so two types of placements you can have. One is service based company. It's, let's say you are preparing for placements, whether it is primary target or secondary target, whatever, but if you are preparing for placement, अगर आप placement के लिए तैयारी कर रहे हो, service based placement है कि product based placement है. For both of the things you need to know aptitude for sure and a good practice you need to have. एप्टीट्यूड आपको पहले से पता होना चाहिए, अच्छी प्रैक्टिस होनी चाहिए, इतनी कि अगर आपको 50 क्वेश्चंस 1 घंटे में सॉल्व करना पड़े तो कर दो. As much as practice of aptitude that if somebody gives you questions, 50 number of questions to solve in 1 hour, you can do it. Even more than that. 1 minute work question, you can do it. You know what happens with aptitude? Aptitude, mathematics, अरे it is easy man, easy, I can do it. Aptitude तो I can do in half sleep also. मैं आधी नींद में aptitude solve कर सकता हूं. That confidence take you down for sure. If you can prove it, do it. If you really know it, prove it. अगर आपको पता है कि हाँ aptitude solve कर सकते हो, prove करके बताओ. सॉल्व करके बताओ एक पेपर, 15-20 पेपर सॉल्व करके बताओ एप्टीट्यूड के, और फिर देखो कि क्या रियल में ऐसा है. सी विद एप्टीट्यूड यू नो व्हाट हैपेंस इज मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर सी आर क्वेश्चंस परसेंटेज एंड देन फ्रैक्शन, देन लिटिल बिट परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन एंड सम वर्क एंड डिस्टेंस एंड टाइम एंड ऑल. दिस तो वी हैव डन सिंस आवर चाइल्डहुड ना. वी कैन क्रैक एनी एप्टीट्यूड क्वेश्चन, बट द टाइम इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट टास्क डियर स्टूडेंट्स. My dear friend, the time is crucial here. You can solve aptitude question, any question I know, but you can solve all aptitude questions or maximum aptitude questions correctly within time limit that you should know. क्या आप given time limit में maximum number of questions solve करने लायक बनोगे? उसके लिए चाहिए खूब सारी practice. You need a lot of learning and practice. A lot. तो उसके लिए आपको दोनों के लिए, whether it is product based or service based, if written test is there, you need to know the aptitude. You need to know for interviews placements, interviews preparation, you need to know the core courses of your computer science. What is the core course? Core course is like operating system, data structures, algorithm, discrete math, computer network, and computer organization, and so on. तो आपको कोर कोर्सेस का नॉलेज चाहिए. As much as you will study, you will get to know more about your core courses. And at the end, you need to know coding. Level of coding, of course, varies from service based to product based. Now, the best thing for GATE preparation, along with GATE preparation, is for service based companies, you will have to give only 10% of your time for the preparation of service based companies. Only 10%. You know what? Why? क्योंकि 10% में आप coding practice करेंगे, nothing else. For service based companies, if you are preparing for GATE, along with GATE, See, along with GATE, aptitude is covered, already covered. It is there in GATE syllabus also, placement also. Core courses knowledge, in the GATE you will get that much of code, core course knowledge that never ever you have ever received. आपको उतना कहीं नहीं मिलेगा जितना आपकी गेट की प्रिपरेशन में कोर कोर्सेस का नॉलेज होगा. Coding extra you can practice. Even though in coding the help is there in the GATE preparation. C programming is there. So small logic building you will be having. Data structure algorithm is there in GATE preparation, so that theoretical basics of that you will be already having. Only the code implementation you need to learn extra. So service based companies, you need to have coding practice, how to write code in your specific programming language. In fact, for mid-level or product-based high-level coding, high-level particular companies, आपको extra क्या करना है? Only coding practice. Of course, if product-based companies are there in your college, which are coming, and you can target them, you can crack them, then you need extra coding practice up to good level. Here coding practice little less level, normal codes only. Here little more. But my dear friend, if you are preparing for GATE and you are confused that should I go for prepare for placement, should I prepare for GATE, sir, my placements are upcoming in maybe let's say next year, this year only, September, October or something, I will suggest you opt for both. You try for both. Prepare for GATE syllabus, prepare aptitude first, programming language, data structure, algorithm as soon as possible, and along with that start practicing coding every day. When the placement season comes, September, October, a little extra days will be given for interview preparation, like how to answer the HR interview questions or how to speak English and all. You can work on that for 15 days or something and you can crack the interview. What I want is you should have a backup plan. If you are thinking about GATE preparation and you are thinking like I will leave the placement aside, no, I will say go for it. Both you can do and you can easily do. कोई extra hard मेहनत की जरूरत नहीं है. Both are not two separate studies. Both are not two separate studies that I am asking you to study mathematics and biology together. I am asking you to study mathematics, some additional mathematics, that's it. Like I am asking you to study computer science only, but with a little extra coding practice, nothing else. So if you are confused that, sir, should I go for GATE or placement or something, should I opt out of placement or should I leave the GATE preparation or something, अगर आपने सोचा है कि गेट प्रिपरेशन करनी है तो आप जाइए और उसके साथ प्लेसमेंट की प्रिपरेशन के लिए थोड़ी सी एडिशनल मेहनत लगेगी. अ लिटिल ओनली, नॉट मच. थोड़ा ही एडिशनल मेहनत और काम खत्म. अब ये थोड़ी एडिशनल मेहनत आपको आगे भी काम आएगी. इफ यू हैव कोडिंग प्रैक्टिस, देन आफ्टर गेट यू विल हैव ग्रेट एडवांटेजेस ऑफ इट. अगर आप में से कोई गेट एग्जाम लिख चुका है 2023 में, इफ यू हैव ऑलरेडी रिटन गेट एग्जाम 2023 में, and if you are seeking for admissions for good colleges, that coding practice will help you. And after you go for admission procedure and you go for MTech, there also in courses etc, it will help you. Once you go for MTech in the placement procedure over there too, it will help you. So from now onwards, if you will start practicing coding little for your college placements and for master placement, for master's admission, everywhere, every time it will help you. So it will be like a win-win situation for us, that we can crack placement, we can crack GATE, we can crack placement after MTech, we can crack a good MTech admission, everything based on all these learnings which we will have. So go for holistic thing. Before you get out of your college, let's say passing out from your college with BTech, you should have two things. If you are preparing for GATE, you should have a good MTech admission. You should have a placement also. so that we can decide that which college I am getting after GATE. This one, okay, this college is really better, I'll go for it, I will leave the placement. If I go for placement, I will take the placement just because college is not good for me. Maybe I can take the job next year, again I will prepare. This year anyway I have prepared well, so little extra I will have to prepare next year, little extra practice, little extra revision I'll have to do, and with the job I can crack the GATE next year. At least my career will be on the track. मेरा career रुकेगा नहीं, drop नहीं आएगा. So even if you are getting passed out this season and your GATE 2023 score is not good, let's say, you can opt for it. कि अगर आपके पास कोई एक job है, take it. If you have a job, take it. And prepare along with it. I have seen a lot of members along with their jobs, they have cracked already GATE exam. After 6-7 months of work, they left the job and then they have gone for masters. तो आपके पास ये ऑप्शन जो हैं वो रहेंगे अगर आप चाहते हैं तो. Even though this is the example of my assistant also. He was preparing for GATE. Along with GATE, he got a job. So he has opted for the job. His he got the job joining very late. 5-6 महीने बाद उसको joining मिला था. So he started working in November, December somewhere, and he has left the job after 6-7 months. But just because after GATE in 2022 he got the college, etc., etc. तो ये आपके पास भी ऑप्शन है. You also have the option that you can prepare for it. GATE की preparation you can do along with the job. And see, if you prepare for one time, you will have knowledge of courses, how to prepare for the courses. You know the PYQs, maximum sources of different courses, and a lot of things ka awareness you will be having. So if you have awareness, a lot of things awareness you have, then next year preparation along with job also will not be very difficult for you, and you can do that. Right? Now somebody is asking, sir, which particular language we can start coding? See, one programming language you can select among 3. I will suggest either C++ or Java or Python. These are widely used languages, and these 3 are the languages which are based on OOPS concept, object-oriented programming concepts. For interview purpose, a little extra knowledge you can gain around the company also. Whenever a company comes, after before 10 days of the company, you will get information. You will know what kind of questions that company may ask. We can start learning about that particular company, but that is around the company only. Basic knowledge, these 3 things. This and this already covered in GATE syllabus. Coding, DSA already covered in GATE syllabus. You need to do only one thing, implementation. That's it. And one more thing, if you learn coding or if you learn data structure algorithm along with Reddy sir on Unacademy Plus, आपको अगर एल्गोरिदम, डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एल्गोरिदम रेड्डी सर से आप पढ़ रहे हो अनअकैडमी प्लेटफॉर्म पे, तो आपका एल्गोरिदम अलग ही लेवल पे होगा यार, अलग ही लेवल पे. ऑन अनदर लेवल यू विल बी. फिर आपको कोई टच नहीं कर सकता. I'll tell you one more thing. This language का discrepancy is there till only college level. ये जो लड़ाई होती है ना कि सर कौन सी लैंग्वेज, ये लैंग्वेज अच्छी है कि वो लैंग्वेज अच्छी है, सब बोलते हैं जावा अच्छा है, सब बोलते हैं पाइथन अभी लेटेस्ट है, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. ये लड़ाई सिर्फ कॉलेज तक ही है बच्चा. प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज डज नॉट मैटर इफ यू नो द लॉजिक. अगर आपका लॉजिक अच्छा है ना तो प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज मैटर नहीं करती. सी आई टेल यू वन थिंग. लेट्स से आई हैव गिवन यू अ टास्क कि इसका कोड लिखिए. यू विल हैव टू राइट अ कोड फॉर अ स्पेसिफिक टास्क. Now, in that particular task, you'll have to write a loop. But you understood that you'll have to write the loop to complete that particular code. Now, the syntax only different in different languages. In Java, different syntax of for loop. In the Python, different syntax for loop. But if you know the logic, any syntax you can search online on Google and you can write down and you can make your code work. So it's like any programming language you select, If your logics are good, the company will hire you based on your logic. You can learn any programming language, you can learn any tool on the fly in the job. One fine day when I was working in my project, my guide has told me, Vishvadeep, we will learn a little knowledge of Python also. So I'm giving you 1 week time, you learn Python, and then next week onwards, we will start working on it. 1 week time to learn a new programming language from scratch. I have never ever written a single piece of code, never ever seen the single piece of code of that programming language. It is of IISc Bangalore's story. Now what happens? Starting from scratch, you are asking me, sir, to learn a new programming language from zero. And I am like, wow, should I focus on project or should I focus on new programming language? But when I study just 1 week time, I could learn it. And I started working on that particular language next week onwards. It was totally not the intelligence, etc., etc. It was totally the programming language knowledge. No, it was totally about the logics. If your logics are good, programming languages do not matter. Okay, so any programming language you can learn. See, the thing is, the people who are preparing for purely placements, they will add more into their portfolios. We know programming language also, we know DSA coding also, we know the scripting language like maybe Java or something, JavaScript, etc., etc. Also, we know the web development also, we know a little bit of Python, and for data science Python also, like we know the NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib, etc., libraries of Python for the machine learning and data science, etc. So they will add more in the portfolio. Depends what is your primary target. Just because they will have to work in the same domain, it is similarly like if you are preparing for GATE, you will add up more into your core computer science knowledge. आपका जो core computer science का knowledge है उनसे बेहतर होगा, तो कहीं ना कहीं आपका जो प्राइमरी टारगेट है उस पर आपका फोकस ज्यादा होना चाहिए. वन मोर थिंग, कंपैरिजन. यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू कंपेयर योरसेल्फ विद एनीबडी एल्स. You know what happens in the colleges? In the colleges, what happens? Students are preparing for GATE. Other students are doing coding, competitive coding, learning different programming languages, learning different technologies. And these students who are preparing for GATE, they are feeling like, sir, हम इनसे पीछे रह गए. See, it is something like somebody has went to restaurant. On the next table, you guys on this table, on same restaurant, you both entered. You don't know them, they don't know you. You are sitting on this table, they are sitting on that table, and they have directly ordered main course. You have first ordered soup, after that starters, and after that you are ordering main course, and now you are crying, उनका main course पहले आ गया, मेरा क्यों नहीं आया? Their main course has arrived first, my main course is where? Hey, you have not even placed the order at first place. You will first have soup, you will finish it, after that you will have starters, finish it, after that your main course will come now. Why you are comparing that table to your table? Can't compare. Their approach of having food is different, your approach of food is different. So why you are comparing? Of course, the same thing happens in your college also. They have opted for only placement. So if they have opted for placement, they will work around their placements. They will make their domain knowledge around the coding and itself only. The technologies or maybe different coding structures also. तो अगर वो सीख रहे हैं, if they are learning Java, JavaScript, PHP, etc., 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 why you are comparing yourself with them? सिंपल क्वेश्चन, बट आई एम टेलिंग यू ऐसा होगा. मेरे साथ भी ऐसा हुआ था. जो मेरे कॉलेज के फ्रेंड्स थे जो कि प्लेसमेंट के लिए तैयारी कर रहे थे, उन्हें वेब डेवलपमेंट बहुत अच्छे से आता था, प्रोजेक्ट्स बना लिए 2-2, 3-3 कुछ लोगों ने. एंड आई एम लाइक, यार मैंने तो एक भी प्रोजेक्ट नहीं बनाया. मीन्स आई एम बैड? नो, आई एम ऑन रॉन्ग प्लेस. नो, आई एम ऑन माई ओन पाथ ना. आई डू हैव माई ओन पाथ. And when I was following my own path, I can compare myself with them only when if they are also on the same path. मैं अपने आप को कंपेयर तभी कर सकता हूं ना जब वो और मैं एक ही पाथ पे रहेंगे, अदरवाइज नहीं. सिंपल सी बात है. सो आपको कंपेयर नहीं करना है. इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर गेट प्राइमरीली एंड सेकेंडरी ऑन योर प्लेसमेंट्स, go for it. You don't compare. Your journey is different, their journey is different. Okay, one more, comparison comes. Like when I went for my masters, after first semester, I visited my hometown. One of the uncle came to my place, my father's friend, and he's saying, क्या master यार, my son is working in Infosys with a package of 3.6 lakhs now. Next year it will reach to 5 lakhs and you will still do your MTech itself. And I am like, uncle, we will meet 2 years after. His son has reached to 6 lakhs after 2 years. I started my job with 9.5 after that. But the problem was, which company you got placed? Na? I told Cisco Systems. Oh. My son is still in Infosys, it's a big company. I know, yes. But they don't know about the things. If the people are not knowing what exactly the worth of IISc Bangalore, or what is the worth of IIT, or what is the worth of MTech, what is the worth of us, working in Cisco Systems rather than working in Infosys or TCS or something, you should not care about such kind of criticisms. अगर आपकी सोसाइटी के लोग बोलते जॉब कर लो, बस कैसे भी करके जॉब होनी चाहिए, so you should tell them that if you are doing job, I am doing job, but see, I am earning how much and you expected how much. It happens with me also nowadays too. When I started working as full-time teacher, when I used to introduce myself, I am a teacher. Teacher. Hey, A for apple, B for ball. That's it. I teach to the engineers. ठीक है, teachers को कितना पैसा मिलता है? I don't care about them. If I earn, my lifestyle shows it. If I get a lot of love from the students, it is quite visible to everybody nowadays. So don't ever feel demotivated because of the criticisms. These criticisms are showing you that until you get a really great place, everybody will criticize you every day. जब तक आप कोई अच्छा चीज अचीव नहीं कर सकते, आपको लोग क्रिटिसाइज करते रहेंगे, कंटिन्यू करते रहेंगे. So if your target has been fixed that no sir, we will go for GATE or placement or whatever, and if your preparation is worth doing for GATE, along with GATE you can definitely crack placements for sure, just because there is only one extra thing, 1 hour or 1.5 hour per day practice for let's say 6-7 months or 8 months or 1 year will make you reach to any company you want to in your college along with GATE preparation itself. तो अगर आप लोग प्लेसमेंट क्रैक करना चाहते हो, कर सकते हो आसानी से, गेट की प्रिपरेशन के साथ में कर सकते हो. मैंने एक भी कुछ एक्स्ट्रा प्रिपरेशन नहीं की, कुछ भी प्रैक्टिस नहीं की कोडिंग की एडिशनल, अपार्ट फ्रॉम व्हाट आई टोल्ड इन दिस पर्टिकुलर वीडियो. कुछ भी एक्स्ट्रा मैंने प्रैक्टिस नहीं किया. कोडिंग प्रैक्टिस करता था थोड़ा, क्योंकि मुझे पता था कि कोडिंग तो करनी ही पड़ेगी अलॉन्ग विद गेट प्रिपरेशन. एप्टीट्यूड की बहुत अच्छी ट्रेनिंग ली, इंटरव्यूज के लिए इंग्लिश बोलने की ट्रेनिंग ली, जस्ट बिकॉज माई इंग्लिश वॉज वेरी पुअर, दैट्स इट. और एवरीथिंग वॉज पेड. I have never trusted on anybody at that time that I will learn everything by myself. Nothing happened at that time कि मेरे से सब कुछ हो जाएगा, अपने से कर लूंगा. मेरे को ट्रस्ट ही नहीं था अपने आप पे. So I went for every single thing. Even though for placements, 1 month training I have taken only for aptitude and English. 2 hours per day aptitude, 2 hours per day English. For 1 month I have taken training after my 4th semester, between the summer breaks of 4th and 5th semester. Before starting preparation for GATE, I have gone for only aptitude and English for placements for GATE. Oh, it has worked later on for GATE, but it was purely for placements. कि मेरे को अगर प्लेसमेंट के लिए इंग्लिश की जरूरत है, पहले से सीख के रखो. अगर एप्टीट्यूड सीखने की जरूरत है, पहले से सीख के रखो, so that I can crack it without any trouble and problem. अगर आप लोग चाहते हैं गेट की प्रिपरेशन करना, आपके पास ऑप्शन है टॉप एजुकेटर्स के साथ पढ़ना. जस्ट नाउ अभी मैंने आपको कहा कि डोमेन नॉलेज चाहिए, डीएसए का नॉलेज चाहिए, आपको सारे कोर्सेस का डीप नॉलेज चाहिए, अंडरस्टैंडिंग चाहिए, और ये सारे एजुकेटर्स जो हैं आपको उस लेवल की लर्निंग करके देंगे. फॉर योर गेट प्लेसमेंट टुगेदर, क्योंकि प्लेसमेंट के लिए जो चाहिए मैक्सिमम चीजें यहाँ कवर्ड हैं। आपको अभी ऑफर मिल रहा है 28 फरवरी तक। दैट पर्टिकुलर ऑफर विल लास्ट टिल टुमारो। ऑफर इज यू कैन सेव अप टू 50%। कैसे? एक तो 20% का डायरेक्ट डिस्काउंट, 10% प्राइस हाइक अभी रुका हुआ है, और एक्स्ट्रा मंथ का सब्सक्रिप्शन आपको मिल रहा है, 6 मंथ तक का सब्सक्रिप्शन मिल रहा है आपको एक्स्ट्रा। ये सब आपको मिलेगा अगर आप ये लगा देंगे कोड VDEEP10। इस कोड को लगाने से आपको डिस्काउंट तो मिलेगा ही, ये ऑफर सारे मिल जाएंगे, मेरा पर्सनल गाइडेंस मिलेगा, मेरी टीम का सपोर्ट मिलेगा। नया बैच स्टार्ट हो रहा है 28 फरवरी से। डिसाइड करिए कि आपको क्या करना है आगे, और उस डिसीजन के साथ में आप अपनी प्रिपरेशन को आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं। अगर आपको गेट का प्राइमरी फोकस चाहिए तो आप उधर जाइए, और अलॉन्ग विद दैट प्लेसमेंट का थोड़ा भी प्रिपरेशन आप पर डे करेंगे तो काम हो जाएगा। अगर आप प्लेसमेंट के लिए जाना चाहते हैं तो ऑल इन वन शॉट आप अपनी प्लेसमेंट के लिए इतना फोकस कीजिए कि आपको सबसे अच्छी कंपनी आप ही के कॉलेज की आप ही को मिले और किसी को ना मिले, या ऑफ कैंपस भी अप्लाई करना पड़े तो आपको बेस्ट से बेस्ट पॉसिबल प्लेसमेंट मिल जाए। उम्मीद करता हूं वीडियो आपको काफ़ी हेल्प करेगा। सेशन को लाइक ज़रूर करिएगा, शेयर करिएगा अपने सारे फ्रेंड्स के बीच, सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिएगा चैनल को, टर्न ऑन कर लीजिएगा नोटिफिकेशन। मिलते हैं आपसे अगले सेशन में, तब तक अपना ख्याल रखेंगे। हैप्पी लर्निंग, बाय बाय एवरीबॉडी।